What's up, crypto enthusiasts? Welcome back to Wise Staking. I've got another awesome video for you, but first let's do a quick recap on what has gone on in the past 5 days. Because if you're not aware, in the last 5 days, we created, that is the Wise contract, created the Wise Ethereum pair on Uniswap. It is now trading at number 6 or number 7, and it has $137.8 million of liquidity. And that's all ownerless liquidity. So this big pool of Ether right here is backing up the entire market cap. That means anybody that, well, not anybody, only people that hold Wise are able to access that Ether. Pretty awesome. We also got listed on CoinGecko. You can see right here we're at all-time highs of 31 cents. Coin market cap listing there as well. And our staking dashboard is now live. You can see that now we're in the circulation epoch. We have some information up here. But what I want to show you guys is where to get the best information about Wise, because there's a community member named Simon who built this website right here, wiseinfo.io, and it is absolutely amazing. Like, we don't have the time at the Wise Foundation to create all the stats that you would want to see. We're working on creating the product, so we'll have important stats up there, but this site is just dedicated to just doing the statistics. Here you can see the price of Wise versus Ethereum, and that means that Wise is growing. And if you look at the price of Wise versus the US dollar, it's even a bigger hockey stick because Wise is backed by Ether, and so when Ether goes up, the price of Wise goes up as well. So this is wrapped ETH and Wise. If you saw a chart that was Wise and the USD, it would be even higher. You could absolutely see the gains. It's absolutely insane. So let's start off right here. Market cap, $82.8 million market cap. Now remember, the liquidity is actually much bigger than that, and this is unprecedented. There's never been a crypto like this, where the market cap on Uniswap is actually much bigger, almost double of the actual market cap, the liquidity being actually almost double the value of the market cap itself. And the only way this could have been done is because of our tokenomics, the way we did our launch, the fair launch, not being greedy, having free tokens for ourselves. That's the only way this is possible, whereas most other cryptocurrencies have less than 5% of their market cap actually on an exchange like Uniswap. So the initial price, and this is the average price that was paid in the auctions, 16 cents. This was also the listing price. Of course, it shot up directly from there. But, some people got more, some people got less during the auctions, but the average price in the auctions was about 16 cents. And so the current price is 28 cents right here. I'm not sure what this is updating off of. We can see, it was just at 31 cents. The price of Ether is being pretty volatile, so it does go up and down. And then we can see our ROI. So our ROI, if you got it at 16 cents, if you got the average price, some people got better, some people got a little worse, is 80%. So in 5 days, already an 80% ROI versus the US dollar. Of course, a good chunk of that is because of the price of Ether going up. When the price of Ether goes up, it makes the price of Wise go up because that's this Ether right here that's backing the market cap. So remember, $137 million in liquidity. That's bigger than the market cap. With this pool right here is an ownerless pool of liquidity. The only people that can access this Ether are the people that have Wise already and can cash it out. That's why everybody is going so insanely crazy about Wise. But it's better. Wise is also better than just holding Ether as well, because if you held Ether, then you wouldn't be up 80% from 5 days ago. However, we also got the price of Wise versus Ether going up 26%. So wow, and there's 81% right now. You can see it's literally going up as we speak. So this is the value of asset-backed crypto. See these assets right here, 62,957 Ether. That's assets right there. Those are the assets that are backing up the entire market cap. No one can take away those assets besides the people that hold Wise, like you and everybody else. So when there's more people buying Wise than selling Wise, well, the price of Wise goes up versus Ether. And so that's where we have this 26% extra. And that's pretty awesome. Now we go over to Uniswap stats. We already went over the liquidity, 135 million. We just saw it's already 137 million, rank 7 right now. The price floor. So this is unprecedented as well. So because we have assets backing our crypto, that actually gives us a price floor. And now the price floor is in Ether, but it's just converted to dollars right here, so you can see. So just understand the price floor is in Ether. If Ether goes down, then your value will go down versus the US dollar. However, right now, the price floor is 13.6 cents, which is crazy. It's crazy because there's some people that paid less than 13 cents average for all of their Ys, and this means they're already in profits in such a way that they can't lose those profits. They're in profits, like those profits in Ether, the extra Ether that they've earned. There's no possible way that they could walk away with less ETH than they put in. And so as this climbs up, and this climbs up from staking as well, it was lower before we had people staking, and I'll show you that in a minute. Actually, why don't we just go to it right now? So the Uniswap is unowned, right? So nobody owns this Wise on Uniswap. So we can take that out of the picture. It's nobody's until it's bots. So now we have staked versus holding in people's wallets, and we can see that 62.5% are staked. And so that is why we are having this price appreciation right here, because we're growing in users every single day, and the supply is dwindling and dwindling and dwindling because we have 62% staked. So that is why the price floor is rising. This is an insane chart right here. This is Wise rising versus Ether, not Wise rising versus the US dollar. That one would be even bigger. But that is pretty insane right there. Let's go finish our last couple things. So the price floor percentage, 53% down. So there's no possible way for you for that price to go down more than 53%, because that would be if all of these people that are holding sold, the price on Uniswap would only go down 53%. And so, just come back in another week. I'm sure this is going to be an even higher percentage, and the price floor is going to be even higher. And this is the power of Wise right here. This is so much safer than your typical cryptocurrency because it's backed by Ether. It's got a price floor. The liquidity on Uniswap is way bigger than the actual market cap. And that is an insane thing. Now, it's not going to remain like that forever. When Wise 100x's, the liquidity on Uniswap is not going to be as big as the actual market cap. But for the time being, and until we do 100x, it's a pretty amazing sight to see, because it's never happened before like this in crypto. So here we see net positive buys. So we've got in Ether over 7,000 Ether of net positive buys. That's over $7 million of net positive buys, and we're getting a daily net positive buys of 1.5 million since our launch. So that is pretty incredible, because let's go to our spreadsheet right here, and I'll show you what I mean. So this is the spreadsheet right here that can show you what can happen with net positive buys. And so let's go ahead and put the view up at 200%. And you can see that we have a 30 cent price right here, because we have just over 7 million of net positive buys. But we can also see that in the 5 days that we've been active, the average every single day has been 1.5 million of net positive buys. So that's incredible. And let's just cut off 50%. Well, not quite 50%. Let's take off 500,000 and just call it 1 million per day, right? So if we had 1 million per day for 365 days, that would be $365 million in net buys. So that would be a 99x versus Ether. So you would have 100x more Ether. Excuse me. And if the price of ether stayed the exact same as it is right now, that would be 139x versus the US dollar. However, if the price of ether goes up, that would be even more. So this is the trajectory we are on right now. We are on a trajectory to 139x at the very least. That's not even counting interest. And it doesn't look like things are slowing down. It looks like things are ramping up, because if we look at the buys, we've got this is not US dollars. This has nothing to do with the price of ether. This is wise versus ether. So this is what's happening. It's only ramping up. We're getting more and more users every single day as people are starting to understand what's going on. And educating themselves about, wow, asset-backed crypto, wow, price floor. People are buying in. So get it, use this information, tell people about wiseinfo.io, especially this chart right here. It's super useful, these top two charts. And get excited for what's happening, because this is the first time something like this has happened, and it's the fairest and best cryptocurrency ever created since Bitcoin was created just over 10 years ago. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you liked the video, don't forget to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm, and I will see you in the next video.